Please put your hands together for Vishnu.
Look at her dancing. Just take it. Oh.
My life was filled with so much hope and aspiration. Things were going so well until it didn't. One day, everything came crashing down. In a very short period of time, my entire life fell apart. My marriage ended. My career ended. My job ended. I was accumulating a lot of debt. We lost our home. All this happened within a period of a year, and my life hit rock bottom. I even lost my bed and found myself in a rented apartment on the floor. I was literally at rock bottom. You too may have gone through an experience like this where you may have hit rock bottom in your life when everything came crashing down. And you may have thought to yourself that the story of your life is over. But I'm here to tell you that the story isn't over. You're just beginning your comeback. Here are the 5 principles that helped me and that can maybe help you make a comeback in your own life. First, focus on the things that you can change. When I was going through all of this, I couldn't change a lot of things. Things were happening out of my control. What could I do? I could start paying off the debt. I could start looking for another job. I could move into another apartment. There were some things that were in my control. So focus on those things when you're at rock bottom in your life. Learn how you got there in the first place. Look at all the decisions that you took and everything that happened to you that made you end up in that spot in the first place. And learn from those experiences so you're not there again. Look for opportunities wherever you are. No matter how bad things are, there are opportunities there. Even at my rock bottom, even when all this happened to me, I found some opportunities. So think about what resources are available to you, what help is available to you, what positive thing can you do in that moment. What I started doing was, because I went to a counselor for the first time, and the counselor said, hey, you should write about your experiences and journal about what you're going through, about everything that's happening in your life, and talking about your feelings and things, which I had never done before. So I started journaling and writing my experiences. I did it for myself for a few months, then I started doing it publicly. And a lot of people started reading from around the world, other South Asians, Indians, Asians, where divorce is a very taboo topic. And my writing started resonating with a lot of people around the world that read my writing, and that's how I started writing in the first place. Move towards the life that you want. You don't get too many opportunities in life to start over, let go of everything, and create the life that you want. But at rock bottom, you can. When you're at rock bottom, you can think to yourself, what's the kind of life that I want to live? What's the kind of relationships that I want to have? What's the kind of work that I want to do? When everything is cleared out of the way and you don't have any limitations and obligations and commitments to anything, you can plan and figure out the kind of life that you want to have and start building that life from the ground up. And finally, number 5, I would say you have to take it one day at a time, one moment at a time. If you look at the situation and the gravity of the situation, you're going to be disheartened. You're going to be paralyzed. But if you look at each moment and figure out what can you do in that moment, what can you do in that day, what can you do in that hour, you can move forward. So you may be thinking to yourself that you have lost the game of life when you've hit your rock bottom. I'm here to tell you that you can rebuild your life, you can get to where you were before, you can make a comeback in your life, go even further than where you were before, and win the game of life. Your comeback is in your hands. Thank you.
Oh, wow. What a story with that.